Hey everybody, it's Mark with the Mark Waldhoff team here at Keller Williams Realty, and I've got our 2023 brief year in review. So we're into January, so we've got our numbers in, and we just want to recap a couple key things for last year. So average sale price, we started the year at about $228,000, $227 and change. And we are up on average sale price just shy of 6%. We're up 5.9%. We're at $241,377. So we had another year of price growth in the market. That's the average, that's a 12-month average. And then on the median, we started the year at about 191,000 and we ended up 207,750. So that's almost 9%. I think it was 8.8% in median price growth. And the median again is where half the home sales were below and half were above, where the average is just the average of everything. So the median is usually a little bit lower than the average. And one thing we hear people say, especially over the last 2 or 3 years as prices were growing so quickly, is that they're going to wait. They're going to wait till prices come down. And that's always an interesting thought, because if you can time the market, that would be great. But it is also extremely hard to do. And if you look at, this is a 15-year chart of Champaign County home sales. It goes back to 2008, and the average sale price around there was $160. And there were a couple dips in here, but the biggest dip was probably about $5,000 of value over the course of a year. And so if you were trying to wait to time the market for that small of a percentage of property value, you're probably going to be pretty disappointed. So our advice is always to just be smart about what you're looking for, be smart about your search and your purchase, and just make a good decision. But find the right house and then make that move. So that's what's going on with average sale prices. Okay, and then let's touch on luxury market here in Champaign County. So in 2023, we had 8 homes sell over $1 million. And actually in our market, the luxury market would start a little bit below that, probably closer to 750 or 850. But we'll just look at homes over $1 million. So 8 homes sold in 2023 over $1 million. 8 also sold in 2022. That was a pretty high pace for our market. Before that, it was 3 in 2021, and that was roughly the average. You'd see 1, 2, 3 homes like that sell in any given year in Champaign County. So that's definitely increased along with prices going up. Right now, there are 7 homes over $1 million for sale in Champaign County. And then the most expensive home that sold last year was 53 Greencroft. So this just shows you where that was located. Near Prospect and Kirby in the center of Champaign. Armory Avenue, Country Lane, Waverly, and the homes in Greencroft. That's a pretty target market for luxury home sales. Southwest Champaign as well. There was also a beautiful home on University that sold. So a lot of good neighborhoods here in Champaign that have these upper end luxury homes. Okay, and then the number of homes for sale, we've touched on this throughout the year too, but we are still at very low levels of inventory. At the end of the year, 244 homes. This is actually about 10 homes higher than we were at the end of 2022. But we're still, this is just a 3-year chart, but you can see we were close to 800 homes on the market 3 years ago. It was closer to 885 years ago. So we are at very low levels of inventory. And then average time on market. Let's see how long it takes to sell a home. So on average, it's taking 33 days to sell a house in Champaign County. This is a 3-month average. Those other numbers we've looked at have been 12 months, but this we could look at a little shorter window. So you'll see how this changes throughout the year. It gets a little bit longer, a little bit shorter. So we're on kind of the upswing as we come through the winter, but it is still very short. Long-term averages between 75 to 90 days. So the low inventory is playing out here. One thing you could keep in mind here, if you're a home buyer and you're thinking about buying in the spring, you might really consider making that move now because you've got a lot less competition. So when you find that available house, you may not have to worry about a multiple offer situation and things like that. But keep in mind, it's all local. It's all very hyper-local to your neighborhood, maybe sometimes even your street. So if you've got a question about your house, if you've got a question about the Champaign County real estate market, let us know. We are here to help. I'm Mark Waldhoff, Keller Williams Realty. Thanks.